Hi everyone, on today's video is going to be like a part 2 kind of my latest video, which was things that I don't like about living in the UK as a Spaniard, and today's video is going to be things that I love about UK. So let's start. So first of all, the architecture. I think it's beautiful. I love this architecture type. Like, it's not very modern. I like modern architecture, but I think the old one is more, it's got, I don't know, it's more cozy. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, the architecture in UK, it's beautiful. A lot of beautiful castles, the church, the cathedrals are amazing. When I go to London Centre, I'm just looking everywhere like, wow, this is so beautiful. It feels like really romantic and lovely. So I really love the architecture here. It's just lovely. Even just normal houses, to me they're really beautiful. I will put you some examples here, but yeah, it's something that I really enjoy of living here. The next one, the gastronomy, the cuisine, the food. So there's a thing in Spain that there's a lot of people who think that in UK people doesn't eat properly. There's a lot of people who has, sometimes my mom was like, oh my god, you're going to the UK, you are going to just eat fish and chips and that's it, because they don't have anything else there. And she was so wrong, so wrong. So I didn't know much about the typical food from here, but there's loads. Obviously it's not just fish and chips. There's a lot of recipes, amazing recipes. But not just that, what I love, it has like recipes and cuisines for all around the world. Like, for example, chicken tikka masala. Yeah, it was done here in the UK, I know, but it's got influences of a lot of different countries. So it's like a very rich and big type of gastronomy. And there's a show in Netflix that I always watch, and it's called the British Show Down, something like that. And it's just families going to this show and doing their recipes. And you can tell that they have a lot of influence from all around the world. So they can do a curry, they can do Thai food, they can do, and it's just normal people. It's just normal families, but it's just like, oh my god, it's just amazing. Yeah, so you can go to the supermarket and find ingredients all around the world so easily. And my boyfriend struggled with that in Spain, because in Spain there's not as easy to find foods from around the world. Now it's a little bit more, but sometimes you just need to go to a specific, like an Asian market or something like that, because otherwise you are not going to find it. But here, in whatever supermarket you go, you will find nearly everything. So that is really good. And yeah, the food is amazing. Oh my god, I love a lot of different foods. Scotch eggs, I think they're one of my favorites, which I have a recipe here on my channel, and they're amazing. Let me tell you, you need to try those. They're really good. Yeah, shepherd's pie is just, oh my god, Sunday roast. That is amazing. It's really amazing. Next thing that I love, it's how friendly people is and polite. In Spain, I was living in Madrid, and usually it depends on which part of Spain you are, but usually people in the north, it's a little bit more polite. It depends, because then you have the south, which is Andalusia, that people is overly friendly there. They're like, yeah. But I was living in Madrid, which is a big busy city, and people were so rude constantly. And now when I go back to Spain, I'm like, I cannot deal with Spanish people anymore. They are so rude, because now I'm used to how English people, well, British people is, and how friendly and how polite. So I go back there and I'm like, these rude Spaniards. Obviously not everyone is like that, but yeah, Spanish people is not very comparing to the British people. Yeah, there's no comparison. And I was shocked at the beginning when I moved here, because for example I go to the supermarket and I was going to grab something, I don't know, whatever, some cookies or something, and then people was like, oh my god, yeah, try those ones, those are amazing, or you know, giving me advice. And at the beginning I was scared, like, who are you and why are you talking to me? But it was just people being nice. And at the beginning also I was shocked, because we were walking our dogs and then we met another person with another dog, and my boyfriend and him, they just started a conversation like if they were friends. They were just talking about the dogs and yeah, how's everything, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh, was it one of your friends? And he was like, no, I don't know him. And I was like, so I didn't understood like people could be so friendly for no reason, just with a stranger. To me it was really, really weird, because obviously I'm not used to that. But now, yeah, I love it. At the beginning I was just like, why are you talking to me? But yeah, it's just really nice, like letting you out, like on the trains and everything. In when I was in Madrid, when you are going to the underground, it's just like crazy. It's just like people coming out, going in, like at the same time. No, here it's not like that. Here they let you out, and then it's just like everything is more civilized. Madrid is like the Hunger Games, kind of, sometimes. But yeah, I love how polite is the British people. The next thing that I love, the scenery. Everything is so green, big trees, cliffs. It's just a beautiful, beautiful scenery. Every time that we are in the car and we are going like to the countryside or something, I'm just like looking everywhere like, oh my god, this is so beautiful. I think to me it's a little bit more shocking, because before I moved here I was living in Alicante, which is a desert, kind of. You have some palm trees, but yeah, everything is just brown. Like the south of Spain, the north is very green, the north is more similar to this, but as soon as you, like, if this is Spain, let's just cut it in half, so Madrid and down, dry. It's just like really, really dry, not many forests, not many trees, it's just boring. And it's because there's like an overfield type situation, like doing grains and stuff. Farmers just destroy all the forests, and then all that is left is just dry plants. So yeah, to me it was shocking. Also, to me it was shocking like how much nature it's, because I live in London, and anyway, there's like whatever a plant can grow, it will grow. Just a lot of green everywhere, and it's just so beautiful. Next thing that I love, the history. You guys have a great, great history, and yeah, there's a lot of things, a lot of really interesting things going on with the kings and queens, and yeah, just a lot of history. And I'm a person who really loves history, so I think that's why I'm like all the time reading stories about things that happened in the past and everything. But yeah, it's like there's a lot of little corners everywhere that they have their own history. And I love that. And the last thing on this video, the West End. It's just amazing. So I'm a makeup artist. I usually work on film and television. Now, I did a little bit of theater, but obviously it's nothing compared to the West End. Oh my god, it's amazing. Just a lot of plays going on. It's just a really rich culture theater in here. I just love it. It's amazing. I wish I could work in one of these big productions because they are big. Like, it's amazing how they do it. Yeah, it's like you cannot get bored because there's always something going on. Like a lot of different plays, there's always something going on. So yeah, let me know what do you guys think. Also let me know what are your favorite things about living in the UK, people who live here or has lived here. And yeah, please subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed yet, and on the description box I have all my social media. It's there where I have like a faster contact with you guys. And yeah, have a lovely day and see you in the next video.